episode of the NAS adventure. As you can see, I hardware upgraded my NAS. I decided to remove the graphics card, the GPU, the RX 580 Radeon RX, and instead of it I'm using the internal GPU from the motherboard and the CPU. As you can see on the back side of the motherboard, there is a HDMI connector on the motherboard itself, so we're going to use that. Alright, without further ado, and instead of it I put this hard drive bay with 3 hard disks, mechanical hard drives inside this cage right here at the bottom, the lower level of the PC chassis. And then I had here this this adapter. It's like a bracket which you can use to attach SSDs or HDDs, small ones, 2.5 inch drives. It's handy to have because I had 4 spaces. The cable has 4 times power supply here to power up a hard drive. So I've got 3 mechanical hard drives, so 1 SSD. If we go to the upper side of the chassis of the NAS, I decided to install in front of it, where the cage was, 2 mechanical hard drives. This was an old DS918 Plus. I decided to remove it, to disassemble it completely, and to install this puppy here, which is really nice. You can remove the hard drive, but it is attached now. Yeah, it is attached now. You see, it works like this. So you can open up the levers and close up the levers like that. Just normal hot swappable when the power is on, but I'm going to use them like fixed hard drives. Now if we have a look around it, this is the back side of the unit. You can see here the cables, and last but not least also 2 SSDs, one here and one here, the Jetto way, because there was still space for 2 extra hard drives, so I decided to put those 2 there. So in total we got 5 mechanical hard drives and 3 SSDs, which gives us a total of 8 instead of 6. That's nice. So without further ado, let's begin the installation. First we're going to do a Linux Mint G-parted installation. Okay, so I'm going to insert the Linux Mint USB stick into the NAS and turn on the system, and let's see what that gives, right? Let me just bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead. Yep. We'll give the boot up. Just press enter. Start a Linux Mint, the first one. Just press enter again and wait patiently. Alright guys, so once we are in the installation, we're going to go ahead and click on start. Type in G-parted, press enter. Just let me zoom it in for you guys. Now what we're going to do clean install like we did before. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hard disks. 3 SSDs and 5 mechanical drives. That's really amazing. Now let's try to erase them all as much as we can. Delete all the partitions one by one. As you can see, there is a lot of still traces of the old one. Just gonna remove everything. Right, G. This I don't want to remove. Let's get an NTFS partition on it. There is still something on it which I don't want to remove. Okay, just leave that as is. H. Alright, so let's install, let's do this. Oh, is this extended? Is the F3? No, I don't want that. Alright, now let's apply first. Notifications. Alright, that was as clean as possible. Then you're gonna go ahead, because the other partitions we were not able to remove them, so we're gonna do a quick install on a 500 gig SSD, the one which was empty. You're gonna do a quick install of that. Something else you have to choose. Continue. Now let me just facilitate the things by putting it on a I'll just put it right here. For making new free space on H. Let's do like 250. gigs root, and let's make also a swap partition, just this free space. Let's do a swap partition right there. Alright, and let's install it on here, SDH1, the boot sector on SDH1. Install now. SDH. Oh, where was it? Okay, so now let's install that. And then after we will install the disk station manager 6.2.1, and then we will upgrade it manually to 6.2.2. So you can see how to upgrade your NAS. If you got 6.2.1, you want to upgrade to 6.2.2, you download the PAT file manually from the Synology website, and then you do manual upgrade, and it should be going just fine. Normally it's not recommended to do manual updates, but since we got here this NAS, non-important data on it, at least not yet. We will give it a try so you can see how that works. So basically this installation we are doing just because of the fact that we want to have an empty hard drives, empty SSDs, and that can be only accomplished by using special G-parted software, hard drive partitioning software. You could do also low level format, of course, but that will take much longer. I decided to go this way. One way or the other you will succeed to reset your hard disk. Now let's go into the installation again by pressing F11. So we reboot our NAS. The Linux Mint disk stays inside, and we go to our USB just by pressing enter and enter again. Alright, so there we have our desktop. Let me just type in G-parted. Go to start and type in G-parted. And now, let's go ahead and let's remove. Let's do first swap off, you have to do. And now you can remove all the partitions, just like that. Same for B, swap off, and remove the swap partition, just like that. So you can force the swap partition by doing swap off and remove the swap partition. Let's continue with D, same thing, swap off and remove the swap partition. E, swap off and remove everything. Can I remove also the extended partition? Yes. F, swap off and remove the swap partition. We don't touch, and this one was our installation. We'll just remove it, we don't need it anymore. Let's do a swap off here and remove the swap partition and remove the extended partition. There you go. Now we will apply all these changes which we made. Okay. Now, let's start to check again from the first hard drive on the top. Let's do I always like to reinitialize the partition table, so you do device create partition table and choose for MS-DOS, just like that. Apply. Now, let's do the second one. Create partition table, MS-DOS. Next one, C. Create partition table, MS-DOS. D, device, create partition table, MS-DOS. E, device, create partition table, MS-DOS. F, create partition table, MS-DOS. G, we don't touch, got some information on there. We will probably lose if we do an installation of a NAS. clean installation, we will probably also lose the data on any hard drive which you add. No, I didn't have that much important data on there, but yeah, we know that if we do a fresh installation of the NAS, it will erase all the data because it will partitionate it with a system partition. Each hard drive will be partitioned, and it will make an automatic swap partition on it, on each hard drive. So yeah, you are warned. Anyways, let's continue here. Let's reinitialize this one here, the last one. There we go. Now, what we can do now is to power off the NAS and to remove the Linux Mint disk. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and install the NAS 6.2.1. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, so I removed the Linux Mint USB stick and I inserted the NAS 6.2.1 inside the machine. First thing you're gonna do is to enter the setup by pressing your key. This can be Dell or F12, depends on your motherboard. Now, first things first, we need to enable the USB stick. It's already there, so that's good. Press F10. First, let's look here at hard drives. They are all recognized. 0, 1, 4 terabyte, 4 terabyte, 2 terabytes. Then we have one SSD, and on the top we go here P1, P0, P1, P0. Could do like P0, P1, P0, P1, P0, P1, 01, 01. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, it looks 0101. I could put this one here if I want to, and P1, where is it? This one, you could put it here. Yeah, just like that. I grouped them together, you see? Two 2 terabytes hard drives and two 500 gigs together with this one, the P3. Alright, so let's do F10, enter, and press F11 to boot to your USB stick multiple times. Go to your USB, press enter, and arrow down to have this menu here, otherwise it will skip automatically immediately. It's just 1 second, and go into something else. Okay, this is version 6.2.1. I said 6.1.2, no, it's 6.2.1. This is version 6.2.1, and later we're gonna update it to 6.2.2. Okay, now let's start to install 6.2.1. Just bear with me 1 second. Now switch to your other computer, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the installation by going to the Internet Explorer. You type in find.synology.com. So just type in find.synology.com. It will give you this screen here. Alright, we got here disk station. Let's do connect. Agree to the license agreement. Okay. And let's go ahead and let's set it up. Now I want to do a manual installation of the 6.2.1. Let me see if I can download it. 6.2.1. Let me just grab it from the download center. Just right here. So select your product, NAS DS918 Plus. This one here. Now here's the 6.2.2. We already had that, but you want to click to on all downloads, and you want to go ahead and click on release 6.2.1. Just right here, and click on this number and do a search with Control F. DS918. Here is the path file. You don't need to download MD5 file, just the path file, and save it on a safe place. I like to name it more. I like to name it like something like this, DSM621. At least I know that's that version. Now let's put it into our NAS folder, which you already had. This one here. This was this 6.2.2. We'll also rename it later. Let's save this first. Alright. Now let's go to our NAS folder. Let's rename this into DSM622. Alright. There you go. Oh, that looks amazing. What we're going to do, we're going to return to our installation and do a manual install. Browse to our folder and choose 6.2.1. Open it up and install now. As you can see, it will recognize 8 hard drives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6 are still available. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 5 and 6 are still available for extra upgrades. This will be the upper compartment and this is the lower compartment. Alright. So, okay. Anything on the data of the hard drives will be lost. That's normal. Make always backups. If you have important data on it, you cannot repeat it many times. You just need always to make backups. Especially if you're building a NAS. It's very important to make always backups. Yeah, here we got an error message. You have to use the installation file 6.2.2 or later. Okay, well, it already indicates us what we need to do. Alright, well, let's install that and browse to 6.2.2, open it up and try again. I understand and okay. So if for some reason you cannot install 6.2.1, you want to go ahead and try 6.2.2. Just do a reinstallation and keep my data. You can also do a migration, but I just want to do this. Let's try again, 6.2.2. Install now. And as you can see, it will continue now to install 6.2.2 without any problems. Well, I'm really happy that the installation continues till the end, and so now we can configure our NAS, which is amazing. Alright, so we'll give it 10 minutes the time until it restarts, etc. And then I will be back to you. Alright, that's great. I mean, yeah. This one here. Now. Alright guys, let's switch over to the computer, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a server name. This can be any name you prefer. I prefer to keep it simple. For example, DS918 Plus. Enter username, password. And click on next. Okay, here you could create a quick connect so that you can access your NAS from outside, from your phone for example. Create a connect with an existing account. Skip it for now. Yes. Share the network location to allow me to locate find.synology.com. Okay, go. Got it. Not now. And there we have our NAS software, package center, control center. It's working well. 2 minutes online. Let's go to a file station. There's no shared folder, which is normal. We have to set up our volume first. Okay. It automatically comes already with the storage manager here. And as you can see, we got 8 hard drives, 4 here and 4 there. And between those two there is still space for 2 extra drives. Okay, let's start to create a... Well, first I will want to look at control panel, advanced mode, info center, and see what we have here. 6.2.2 24.9.22 update 5, which is the latest version, which is really nice. Alright. Now let's check here all the options. Yeah. Well, you know, if you want to have specific options, what you can do is, and you don't know where to find them, just go to DSM help. For example, here, if I want help of how to configure privileges in File Station, just go to File Station, and then I click here and here, and then for example attributes. If I want to change privileges, it will explain to me how to do that step by step in Synology help, which is really nice. Okay, now let's continue and see the package manager here. I have agreed. Okay, yes, all kinds of packages which we can install later. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and try to install the create a volume. Yeah, I want to do custom. Now let's create a new RAID. High flexible. Oh, I want to make a new one. RAID 0. At least 2 drives. I think I'm gonna use 2 or 3. 3 drives will be nice. Let's take the let's take the 3 terabyte drives. Where are they? Yeah, these 3. They are all the same. I could make a RAID 5 of those. And the other one, I just make these 2. I will make a RAID 0. Yeah. The other 2, which are the same hard drives, I will try to make a RAID 5. Alright, click on next. Yes, all data will be erased. No bad sector check yet. Can do that later. Next, ext4. Next, apply. It's creating the volume. Alright guys, so yeah, now it's functioning normal, which is really nice. Got a storage pool, all my SSDs here, and hard drives overview, health info also. An overview like this is also nice to have, so you can see exactly what's going on. The Toshiba is going on 39 degrees, a little bit higher than the other ones. Okay. Alright guys, so that concludes this video for today. I hope that it was helpful for you, and yeah, I think this is really an interesting topic, the network attached storage from Synology, and that you can install it onto a Baremetal system is really nice. It's really amazing. I love this operating system. It works very nice. It's very user friendly, and that's the most important thing. This concludes this video for today. Later I'm going to upload more videos. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and stay safe.